Amani, Kutoka, ooh, peace from above. Welcome to Black, BLACK, TV, where I expound upon our forefathers and foremothers, and I expound upon truth that God of gods, Niggity, ya niggities, God of gods, gives me the knowledge to pass along to my brothers and sisters. This is, as you can see, Tia, land of the goats. Blacks, BLAX, Black BLACK, is in honor of God of goals because you close your eyes to see him, because it's the only way to see him. Green, she, sun, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, whom you know gives birth to life. Red, life force, for that is what powers the lion. That is what powers man. Life force is red. Blacks, green, and red. Those are my colors. Blacks, green, and red. In honor of the Father, in honor of the Mother, and in honor of the Son. One more time. Son being Adam, Luke, Act. Luke 3:38. One more time. The only man on earth who knows nothing about the inside a woman's womb, for he did not come from woman's womb. He came from the womb of she, Son, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, when God said, let there be light. And I was given the knowledge of Nigeria before they changed it to Africa, land of the golds, because why would a white man want you to know that your continent is called land of the gods, land of the golds? But I know that's where Tower of Babel was located. And from there, God populated the whole wide world. And he said, I will place my chosen ones in a new land. And we are in the new land. But in order to understand the new land, you got to know where you came from, where you come from. One more time. They can be Africa. It can be Africa. I don't care. That's what y'all wanted to be. Let it be Africa. My foreparents come from the Tower of Babel. That's it. That's it. And from thence, God populated the whole wide world. One more time. Now, pay attention to the cover. What are we talking about? Standing and praying. One more time. Standing and praying. One more time. See what it say right there? What Mark 11:25 say? Stand and pray. What do you say? Mark 11:25. And when you stand praying. One more time. When you stand praying. Because you're supposed to stand. Because you're supposed to seat it up to go to goals. I know what he told my forefathers. Right there, Mark 11:25. Now let's go over there to Luke 18:11. The Pharisee stood by himself and prayed. Whoops. Wait a minute. Stood by himself. He stood by himself. He stood by himself. Go. I thank you that I am not the other people, robbers, evildoers. But he's standing. One more time. Why is he standing? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stand on your 2 feet seated up to heaven. Because right behind Luke 18:11, you got Luke 18:13. Describes a tax collector in a parable who, while praying, humbly stands at a distance, refusing to even look up to heaven. Refusing to even look up to heaven. Standing at a distance, refusing to even look up to heaven, and instead pounds his chest, saying, "God, have mercy on me, a sinner." A sinner. But he stood praying, but he refused to look up. He refused to seated it up because I am a sinner. But he wasn't on his knees begging for forgiveness. He wasn't had his head down. No, he was standing with his chest out, and he pounded his chest, "Forgive me, I'm a sinner." I can't look up. I can't seated it up because I know I'm a sinner. But at the same time, I'm not getting ready to get on my knees and look down. What I will do is close my eyes. "Forgive me, Father, I am a sinner. I know I can't seat it up because I'm got too much sin in me. But I must acknowledge you as you acknowledge me. I'm a tax collector." Oops, wasn't that what Paul was? A tax collector. Oops. He that is above sin, let him cast the first stone. Ain't but one man above sin, and his name is Emmanuel. Acts 4:12. One name given unto men on earth that's guaranteed to get you to heaven, to heaven, to heaven. One man on earth who was and is chameleon perfect. Who was and is chameleon. Kamili. Chameleon perfect. Because he was not in and of man. He was placed into man. But man had nothing to do with him except opening the womb. So perfection will be chameleon. So that chameleon, whose name is God with us, Emmanuel, chameleon, Immanuel, chameleon, Kamili, chameleon, could come forth. Because Emmanuel was and is perfect. Because man could only open the door for him. That's all he did. Man opened the door for him and got out the way. How? There's only one. Perfection. And his name is Emmanuel. There's only one. Perfection. And he has feet of polished gold and hair of wood for lamb. But wait a minute. He didn't forget about his brothers. Could go to God and see it. Hey, wait a minute now. I'm going to keep it going. But only the chosen ones can be able to see how it's going to go. Because the airmen of Tuskegee lost not one airship. I don't know. I gotta find out how many, but they ain't gonna say. I don't know how many times they went out and escorted airships. But one thing is for sure, they lost not one of them. Not one. They was and is chameleon. They was and is chameleon. Perfect. Perfect. And they won the first Top Gun. Perfection on top of perfection. And that's why the white folks could not let them be known as the Top Gun. Because how is you going to program the offspring of them? Easy. Go to loud it. One more time. Tower of Babel comes from Nigritia, land of the golds. One more time. Emmanuel, go with us. Nigritia, land of the golds. Emmanuel, go with us. One more time. They call it Africa because God allowed them to change it so that the chosen ones can and will get the chance to see and acknowledge that you can't tell me that Palestine no longer exists without saying you keep on believing in Africa. They took Palestine and turned it into Israel, but Africa always been Africa. Okay, don't believe me? I know where I come from because I am teach knowledge because I seeded it up. And by me seeded it up, what? One more time. You stand, you pray, seeded it up. Did you hear what he said? Humbly, who, while praying, a tax collector, who, while praying, humbly stands at a distance, refusing to even look up to heaven. And instead beats his chest saying, "Go have mercy on me, a sinner. Go have mercy on me, a sinner. Go have mercy on me, a sinner," because I can't seed it up. But I can acknowledge you by not getting on my knees, by not bowing my head, but by standing and pounding my chest and acknowledging you out loud that I'm a sinner. What? What? You don't think that counts? Why do you think that? See, they put in there, describes a tax collector in a parable. Yeah. See, now if that's all you want to do is do it on that one word parable, then you're going to miss the whole concept because it's not about it's about a concept of life. One more time. There's a difference between a concept and a concept. One more time. Goal does not create cons because it's not what he's about. He's about the goal of life. He is the goal of life, not the goal of death. That's why he said beware of other people's goals. That's why goal is the beginning. One more time. Goal is the beginning. Nothing is before a goal. Not even go to goals. Because there were no other goals. There were no other goals. Oh, there's other goals after he said, beware of other people's goals. After he said, beware of other people's goals. He said, I'm a jealous God, put nothing and no one before me. That's why I say, and I know this goal is the beginning. God is the beginning. Not in the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. 3 English words you gonna say and then you gonna put God. That's why you keep saying Lord, Master, and King. I am Lord of Lords. I am Master of Master. I am King of Kings because I seeded it up. And I would not disrespect goals by addressing him with a terminology that men called men. Men called each other Lord, Master, King. Not me. I'm not getting ready to even contemplate to seed it up and say Lord, Master, or King. No. Goals. Goal is the beginning. That's why I begin my day when I wake up. Flat on my back, eyes closed, seeded it up. Thank you for the goal. Then get out of bed, face east. And thank him because I seeded it up. Right? Be just like this. with my eyes closed. East, tonight, west. Thanking him that I made it through another day. Been doing it for 67 years. Well, I ain't gonna say I've been doing it my whole life. I've been doing it for my 50s at least. Yeah, 50s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure. Yeah, because I'm 67 and I made it here by seeded it up and keeping my brain locked in on gold goals. Yeah, yeah. From the beginning, I've been blessed to be able to seeded it because I was surrounded by OGs, the older gentlemen, who told me to believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. One more time. There's 3 times they all talking about standing. All 3 was talking about standing. And the other one was talking about I can't look to heaven. Oops, I can't even look up because I'm a sinner. But I can still acknowledge God by admitting I'm a sinner. Excuse me, one more time. Nobody was on their knees. Nobody was bowed their head. 2 of them seated it up. It goes unspoken that they were seated it up. It's already known because he didn't seated it up. Because he couldn't seated it up. And it's right there for you to make a choice as to what you want to see, seeded it, or what you want to look at. You want to keep looking at Africa. And that's where everybody came from. Because, Palestine ain't Palestine no more. They are called the Gaza Strip. They took them people's country through convincing them that the swastika is evil. When Hitler grabbed the swastika, he got it from Ethiopia because it's a good luck sign. And that's why he got the swastika. And they, the JEWs, told a lie, talking about he trying to eliminate them, convinced the Palestinians that Hitler was evil. Where's Palestine now? They don't even say the word, because now Palestine is now called the Gaza Strip. And Israel wants that. Free your mind. And the answer will follow. The kingdom of heaven is within. You can seed it up. But what you don't do no more is you don't get on your knees. You don't bow your head. One more time. You stand. You pray. You ask God for forgiveness as the sinner did. He said, I can't look up because I know I'm a sinner. Next time he prayed, he conceded it up because he asked for forgiveness. Do they have to say that? One more time. And instead beats his chest, refusing to even look up to heaven, and instead beats his chest, saying, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. One more time. Choices. He had a choice. He could seeded it up, or he could just close his eyes, glorify God, and ask for forgiveness. Because at this time I cannot seed it up. But I can and will acknowledge you by beating my chest and saying I'm a sinner. Bam. Free your mind. As we follow. Trip seas, trip seas, trip seas. It's up to you what you want to do. Cool, calm, collected. WWW. Whole wide world. Armani, kutoka, you. Peace from above. In the name of Emmanuel. Matthew 1:23. In the name of Emmanuel. Acts 4:12. Niglitia, land of the goats. Where the Tower of Babel was. Niglitia, land of the goats, where God of goats said, I will send my chosen people to a new land. And I am N of blacks, black, FBA, all day, all night. Because go to gold said his chosen people gonna be in a new land. And the whole wide world imitates us as we imitate, as I imitate, copy, emulate Emmanuel. Acts 4:12, Matthew 1:23. Because it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.